Okay, so here's a close-up look of what the filing has done. It's kind of revealed a Well, hello to all you beautiful people of the world. How you guys doing today? If you have not checked out my latest con videos, go right ahead. I had a lot of fun going to all the conventions I went to this summer. Now, yeah, just go look them up and I hope you will enjoy them as much as I did. Alright, so today I want to kick off with a series of videos I'm going to be making within the next couple of weeks, because this October there is another convention I plan on going to, and there's a whole brand new cosplay that I am working on specifically for this convention. So let's get started on talking about it. Okay, so for my next upcoming convention I'm going to be going as a steampunk version of Dave Strider. Yeah, you guys know that I love Dave Strider. He's like the first thing I've ever cosplayed as, and he will always be my favorite character from anything. And I also love steampunk, so I had the idea of mixing the two things together, and hopefully it will end up being fantastic. So I have a lot of things to create, a lot of props, a lot of jewelry and stuff like that to go along with the cosplay. So I thought it would be cool to kind of show you like how to, like tutorial videos on what I'm doing with certain things, just so if you guys plan on making your own steampunk cosplay, you can use my videos for help and reference. Alright, so for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to take a standard $10 Walmart pocket watch into an antique pocket watch. So this also will be my first time ever doing this, so basically we're taking the journey together, and hopefully it will turn out to be just how I want it to be. So I'm just going to basically show you the tools and things I'm going to use to transform this into an antique pocket watch. Okay, so first off, I'm going to be using a couple paint brushes because I do plan on putting a little bit of rust colored paint in black onto the pocket watch. It doesn't matter what kinds you want to use, any paintbrush should be fine, just as long as you have at least a few detailing brushes. I don't know if you can see that, but basically there's a really nice tip to it, and that can really help with putting on designs and stuff like that. Also, I am going to be using a nail filer. I know you can find like a diamond filer or things like that, but this is actually brand new. I've never used this. This has some paint on it because it fell into paint when I was, whatever. So I'm going to be using this to rough up the metal onto the pocket watch to make it look a lot more aged. And those are basically the only tools I'm going to be using. And then I'm going to be using some gold metallic paint, and I'm going to be mixing that in with some black to make a rust color, just some water, and yeah, that's what I'm going to be using. Okay, so here I'm going to grab my pocket watch and just open it. I don't know if you can see, but I've already started filing just a tad bit at the edge before I realized that I should make a video of this. So basically what you don't want to do is scratch the glass. No, don't do that. Unless if you want shards of glass in your hands, then might as well, yeah. So basically what I'm going to do is just take the filer and just lightly file the metal. Like that. You don't want to take it too much off, just make it look aged. Also, good thing is if you're going to be doing a lot of filing, it's best to wear a mask because you don't want to inhale that stuff. No, that's no, really bad. Okay, so here's a close-up look of what the filing has done. It's kind of revealed a little bit of a white kind of color. That's going to be okay because once I put the paint on it, it's going to make it look rusty instead of that. I don't really know how to explain things well. So yeah, you just want to do this, not too much, like I said, and mostly you're just going to do the outer edge and a little bit on top, not too much because you're going to be putting a design on there. So yeah, so I'm going to just do the filing and I'll come back once it's done. Okay, so now here I have a little bit of dark gray or Mars gray of acrylic paint. Let me start over. I have a little bit of Mars gray acrylic paint. There you go. And don't know how this is gonna work on metal. I've never really painted metal before. So let's see. So yeah, my first paintbrush I'm gonna use is this very small, like 1/2 inch wide paintbrush, and I'm gonna take it onto the pocket watch. So first I'm going to take a little bit of water from this little droplet bottle here and squeeze it onto the plate. There you go, just so I can mix that in with the paint so it's not so thick. Okay, let's see here how this is gonna go. Alright, it's applying well, I think. So I'm going to do at least 3 to 4 coats on this because I want this to really stay. So once this is done, I'll be back. So I realized you couldn't really see what I was doing in the last clip, but here I am just going to bring the camera in front of me so you can see better. So I've already added on 2 coats of the Mars Gray acrylic paint, and basically what I did is I took a paper towel and I dabbed it on very lightly, not to remove all the paint, but to leave a little bit of an out, like a marking of it, and it gives a little bit of a rusty kind of look. Right now it looks smeared because I'm still in the process of doing this, so I'm going to repeat this process about 3 different times and then we can move on to the metallic paint.